Beyond the Mic with Sean Dillon.
We're joined on the Starline by an actress, producer, and talented improvisational comedian. You've heard her on Archer, seen her in Mr. Robot, Hart of America, and her latest project, How to Ruin the Holidays. We welcome the talented Amber Nash.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Amber, let's go beyond the mic. After more than 140 episodes of voicing Pam in Archer, the gravy train's coming to an end with the series finale. What have you taken away from this experience?
Oh my gosh, a house. I was able to buy a house. And, that's a big deal for an actor, especially in a small market. So it really did change my life. I was able to go from just being an improv comedian in Atlanta to having a bit more of a national platform. And it's been amazing. I mean, it's been the most fun job I could ever imagine having.
How has Hollywood changed you and the way you see it since you started?
Oh gosh, I think that it's so intimidating. You're like, is it okay that I'm wearing this skirt? Am I funny enough? What do people think of me? And at the end of the day, nobody really cares all that much and everybody's nicer than you expect. Like, people are really, really nice. Like, when I met Chris Parnell, when I met Aisha from the show, Jessica, like, all these people were amazingly kind and wonderful, except for John. John's not nice. Just kidding. He's just as much of a pain in the ass as you expect.
Your husband wrote the funny How to Ruin the Holidays. How much of this was drawn from the nightmares of both your families?
Oh my gosh, so much, particularly his, but then definitely some of mine too, to sprinkle in a little extra crazy. So yeah, he definitely pulled from his own experiences to make this crazy holiday movie. And everybody has these things in their family, so everybody can relate to what we're talking about in this movie.
Amber, how does acting free your soul?
It's great. It's great because, when you get to play another character, you don't have any of your other baggage with you and you get to just play. Like, you really do get to play, especially when you're with another amazing actor. It really does let you open up and get to know people really quickly. Like the cast, we've never worked together on Archer. We've always been separate when we do our actual work. And so it's funny how quickly and how close you feel to people, even though you've never really spent much time with them. So it is a pretty soul-freeing experience, that's for sure.
From Archer and How to Ruin the Holidays, Amber Nash joins us beyond the mic for the Rocky Nate. All this is 8 random questions. Answer with the first thing that comes to your mind. There is no pressure.
Okay.
Best thing about your husband, Kevin?
Oh, he's very nice and a very sexy individual.
Your husband's listening in.
No, not at all.
Let's ask this. What's the one gift you want your husband to give you for the holidays, but he hasn't picked up on the hints you keep on dropping?
Oh, I'd love an electric bike. I want to make sure he hears this.
Okay, Kevin, it's up to you. What's the first tattoo you ever got of what and where?
Oh, it was of a star on my right shoulder.
Best thing about your animals?
Oh, they're wonderful and they're better than people.
Do you remember the design of your favorite birthday cake growing up?
Oh, I did. When my mom made it, I think it was my 6th birthday, and it was a strawberry shortcake themed party, and she made a strawberry layer cake, and it was fantastic.
What's the one thing you love the most about yourself?
Oh, I'm really happy that I'm a funny person. Thank God. What a drag I'd be.
What's your ratio of naughty to nice?
Oh, probably 8-2. 8 naughty, 2 nice.
Really, that much?
Yeah.
What's a place you haven't visited but really want to?
Ooh, I want to go to Iceland.
Why?
I've just heard it's really cool. And it sounds like it's got like a landscape where you're just like, you feel like you're on the moon and it doesn't even feel like you're on Earth.
Let's sneak in one more. What's one item you took from the How to Ruin the Holidays set that your husband hasn't been billed for yet?
Oh, a pair of shoes. There's this pair of like green, like kind of combat boot style canvas shoes, and he has no idea.
You once tried to soundproof your sound booth with dirty laundry. How did that turn out?
It's still working to this day. So I have to keep all my dirty laundry because it can't all fit in my dresser in my closet when it's clean. So I always have to have at least half of it dirty.
My wife has the same problem, and the issue for me is she has the bigger closet. I just
leave it. Just leave it. Don't talk about it anymore.
Let it go. Amber, how does success for you, a small town Georgia girl, makes you feel?
Oh my gosh. I still have a hard time believing that it's true. And I waited for everything to just fall apart and for them to write Pam out of the show from season 1. I was like, they're going to kill this character immediately. So I do feel extremely blessed. I still can't believe it's true. And I've met so many incredible people and that I get to work with and call in favors. Like when we made our movie, we're like, Aisha, will you please be in our movie? It's pretty amazing. We're very lucky.
When fans tell you their stories, where you made their lives better. How does that make you feel?
Oh, I mean, that's the best part. Like, particularly people that are like, I was going through a really tough time, or I'd been in the hospital. We have a lot of fans that are combat veterans, and just the fact that they're like, this is the show that we love and gets us through. And at night when we're all alone, is what we're watching, is just like, that's what it's all about. That's probably the best thing about being on a show that people love to watch.
What's the one tip you can give fans about the Archer series finale?
Oh, it's there's actually some sweet moments, which is really cool. And the way that it all kind of wraps up is wonderful. And the thing that's funny is that the UN has decided to outlaw private spy agencies. So all the characters know that their job is ending, and we all knew that our job was ending. So it feels very real, when we're like, no, I can't accept that this is the end. There's a lot of that crossover in there too.
So what's the one tip you can give fans about how to ruin the holidays?
Yeah, we really do. And it's very funny, but it is very touching. And we say that it's like a cross between Little Miss Sunshine and Bad Santa. So you'll get plenty of laughs, but also some raunchy humor. And you get to see people like Colin Mockery doing scenes that are more dramatic. You don't get to do that very often. And so it's really a special movie, and it's out on Amazon. If anybody wants to see it, it's out now.
It's time for One Big Question with Amber Nash Beyond the Mic. Amber, why is making people laugh important for you?
It's really the only thing I'm good at. And it helps people. If you can get in with a laugh, then you can have more in-depth conversations. You just gotta break in a little bit, and then you can get to the real meat of stuff.
Her husband is very nice. She wants an electric bike. Hint, 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 hint. And wants you to watch the series finale of Archer and How to Ruin the Holidays. The talented Amber Nash. Thanks for taking the time to talk with us today.
Thanks, Sean.
And that, my friends, is a Beyond the Mic shortcut. If you're enjoying these conversations, please check out another Beyond the Mic episode to find more actors, artists, and people you need to know. We'd also appreciate a like and subscribe on the Good Pods app.